And we are live. Hello.
My internet.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi
Wes. Hey, Red Deer
Hey,
Girls.
John.
Hi guys.
How
Howdy,
y'all
howdy.
doing?
Pretty
So
good.
Good, good. Hey, well, looks like we've got a few people joining us online here. I'm watching the little person counter. So, welcome, people. Good to have you here. Couple quick things. I'm John Lewis. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm also one of the folks who runs the Warming House in Minneapolis. And this show is sponsored by the Warming House, as you all know, because you're watching it on the Warming House's Facebook page or YouTube channel. So this is the thing we're doing now for the next who knows how many Mondays, as we are still in the land of no shows in the real world as far as the Warming House goes. So come on back on other Mondays and check out what we're doing and watch our schedule. But so excited right now to have Red Dirt Girls and Wes Collins here, and we're gonna play some songs in the round. I did post links in the comments there for anyone can send in tips or donations, and that money will be split between the three of us and the Warming House. And so that is more than enough, and all I'm going to say at this point, and I'm just going to welcome Wes and Red Dirt Girls into the conversation. So welcome.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
So
I'm super excited about this. I guess so. I'm playing now.
you're playing. Yeah.
Collins.
So it's like when I play.
Yeah.
So since I'm first, I'm going to do the song that Andrew Delaney said I should open my album with, but I chickened out. But this is an older song. It's called Pelican, and it goes like this. Wave you on in, you don't have to knock anymore. You offer me half of your coffee like you're gonna need it to get in the door. My place is a spot to get out of the weather. Duck in sometimes when it rains. You could beat a path home, but your mail it gets soggy that way. You leave your boots on, I don't care what you're tracking in. I brew up my own, 'cause I'm not big on nutmeg and cinnamon. Up from your phone, I like how it lights up your face. Yeah, that came out kinda creepy. I hope you don't take it that way. I can be super poetic and stuff, but I'll shut up before that kicks in. Much better bet would be to see if I could get you to put a latte through your nose again. as far as being graceful and poised. I've been compared to a pelican. So I got no method or strategy to get you to toe off those galoshes and stay. Yeah, looks like my big play is to just say it. I like you that way.
Woo!
Wes, that was
That was
Yep.
awesome.
wow.
You should have put that one first.
Yeah.
So good.
Probably
Andrew.
should
Andrew knew.
What was the calculation there of deciding not to put it first? Was there?
It was because there was another song. The first song on the album ended up being this song called Ether, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
the name of the album. You know, Welcome to the Ether is the name of the album. The song was Ether, and it's kind of a up-tempo track, and
Sure.
the radio people were like, yeah, you should probably put that first.
It's
Gotcha.
hard, man. Like the song order is like trickiest.
That first song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sets the tone for the whole
Yeah,
rest of
yeah.
the record, and you get it wrong, you lost everybody.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Now what do we play?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah!
Well, you set the tone right for this.
So
That's
your
for sure.
Pressure's off. It's
Yeah.
second cut. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
It's funny. I think the whole sequencing like thought process has changed since we've gone to digital music instead of LPs. Because
Yeah.
like talking to a mastering nerd, he was telling me kind of in the old days you had to put certain songs like further out in the
Yeah.
vinyl because of you needed a little more space for the like the sound that was captured there, and other songs could go closer into the center without
Oh,
losing.
interesting.
Yeah, it was like really bizarre stuff that I still don't quite understand.
Yeah,
but
I
it's
don't
like
get it either. And, oh.
It's like that. It's one of those mind blowing things. Is that the record is going 33 the whole time, but
Yeah.
it's actually going faster at the rim than it is. You know, 'cause
right.
Yeah,
Like on a-
Because
yeah.
more
on a
land is
playground
going under the
merry-go-round.
thing.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, if you got a lot of drums and bass and stuff like that, you got to put that near the rim
On
of
the
record.
outside.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a new album coming out in a couple of weeks, and it is on vinyl. And our full band ones are
on the
on the
outside.
outside.
So
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm jealous.
Phew.
I want to
Yeah.
do a vinyl record so bad.
This is our first one, and it was really neat. We were
Yeah.
in here. I got this old record player from my husband's grandparents. It's a Philco, and it's like
Oh,
got
so
the
cool.
biggest.
oh,
That
it was just
beast.
booming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
so
rad.
neat.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
One of these days.
Yeah. So Red Dirt Girls, are you gonna play?
Yes, it's us.
Yeah.
It's us now.
And-
It's on you.
yeah.
And you all I saw have like a brand new release coming out. Like
This weekend
This
we'll have a
weekend?
single, our
Yeah.
first single.
Yeah, our first single, Rivalry.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's
We're
let's
excited.
play it. Let's play it now,
What?
since we just mentioned it.
Can I steal the guitar? From you?
Yeah. I just lost. Oh, I put the cable on. the
How about
guitar.
you play? Okay.
Do you want me
Sorry,
to play?
we're revamping the set
Yeah,
list.
but yes,
Oh.
talking about our first single coming out. This is it. It's called Rivalry, and it's up on.
Cool. Well, I didn't mean to like reorder you.
No, it's actually
cool.
this was our plan,
A
and
good
then we changed
segue.
it. But then I was like, we should just let's stick with the plan. It's always better to stick with the plan.
Excellent.
Is it that?
It's on the 4th.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Guys, it's so fun to play with Lacey. She keeps me in knowing what the heck is going on. Okay. I never called us a rivalry. I never called us a rivalry. You're everything I ever wanted to be. I am my own worst enemy. No wonder Daddy loves you said, no wonder Daddy loves you more. Rivalry between my sister and the devil and me. Rivalry between who they are and who I am. My eyes are closed, they will never see. My mind is clouded by empathy. Feel the wrong kind of blood and suffering. No wonder Daddy loves you more. Rivalry between my sister and the devil and me. Rivalry between who they are and who I am. Rivalry between my sister and the devil and me. Rivalry between who they are and who I am. Thank you.
Awesome.
Woo. Thanks, guys.
That's great. So is that, do you guys co-write the songs together too?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
We do.
It's
We-
about like 50% of our songs have been co-written, and then the other 50% we individually wrote, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's a good mix of writing
And
styles.
it's the best because you know how hard it is to like crank out a second verse.
Yeah.
Like usually,
Yeah.
one of us will do a verse and
Yeah.
then send it away. And then
Yeah, when you only have to do one verse, it's really nice.
That's awesome.
yeah, it's been fun.
Or you just get something and it's like, oh, I know what to do with this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I'm just following on this path that's already been led for me. So
Yeah.
It's
That's awesome. Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
have
rare.
not done much co-writing at all. I pretty much do it on my own, but
all solo.
I'm
You gotta
most-
try. You
I know,
gotta,
I know,
Let's
I
go
know.
right,
I mean,
man.
I like bounce ideas off and like workshop with people, but it's, as far as actual co-writing, very rarely. So that's something I'm intending to do more of. In fact, had been planning to, like travel, go to Nashville, go to some other places where I have friends who are writers and do some sessions, and
Good.
awesome.
kind of is on pause for
Yeah,
travel
yeah,
restrictions
yeah.
and whatnot at this point. But
Have you done like you should do emails and voice memos and
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
Get it.
no, and I
Don't
definitely
wait too long until.
right. So, but yeah, I know you do a lot of co-writing, don't you, Wes? Or not a lot, or
Not a lot.
Yeah.
I've done. I've co-written with a couple of great people. I've done some co-writes with Andrew Delaney and with David Lamott, and it's
What about
So
Jamie
far-
Harris? I know that she sang on your record. Did she
we have
co-write
not
any of those?
we have
Oh,
not
really?
co-written anything yet, and I'm dying to co-write with Jamie.
Yeah.
well, I think one of my favorite songs here is you and Mary Bragg might have
Oh
co-written.
right, yeah, Mary, that was
Oh,
funny.
we love Mary
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mary's producing you guys, or did
Yeah,
produce you guys,
yes.
right? Yeah.
yeah, that was. It's so funny. I went to play with her, to co-write with her, and we hung out for like 6 hours and got a lot of the melody for the tune, and talked about what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that 6 hours, I was like, so for a Nashville co-write, do you generally have a song at this point? She was like, yeah. You kind of usually do. So I was
That's a
really
good hang.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
So I went like back to the house I was staying at and just like worked on lyrics like crazy, And it took about a year to get that song finished, but I'm proud of it. I think that song came out great.
Please play it
I-
next. Please
Yeah,
play
I'll play it next.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You're next, right, John?
I am. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but no, I'm glad to hear you're going to play that one next. That helps me decide which one to
Okay.
play now. And actually, I'm going to play one that I didn't write, but do you all know Tom Prasada Rao?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know him actually personally at all. Maybe you do. I think you guys have all been to Kerrville more than I have, and I know he's a regular there. Maybe you know him
Yeah.
from other things. But he wrote. So I'm in Minneapolis, and it's it's been an incredibly powerful few weeks here with George Floyd's killing and everything going on around that, and there's really been some amazingly positive things that have happened in the city, and hopefully will keep happening as a result of a lot of the kind of the real agony and thought that and work that people are doing around the racial injustice and police brutality that has been happening here in Minneapolis for sure. And but Tom wrote an amazing song for George Floyd, and it encouraged a lot of people. Well, encouraged open call for anybody to learn it and play it. And so I'm actually going to play that song. So it is called $20 Bill for George Floyd. Some people died for honor. Some people died for love. Some people died while singing to the heavens above. Some people died believing in the cross on Calvary Hill. Some people died in the blink of an eye for a $20 bill. Some people go out in glory with the wind at their back. Some get to tell their own story, write their own epitaph. Sometimes you see it coming, sometimes you don't know until you run out of breath with a knee on your neck for a $20 bill. Oh, brother, I never knew you. I never will. But I make this promise to you. I'll remember you still. Take, eat, this is the body. It's time to break the bread. Do this in remembrance, just like the good book said. Sometimes the wine is a sacrament. Sometimes the blood is just spilled. Sometimes the law is the devil's last straw. The future unfulfilled, like the dream they killed for a $20 bill.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Tom Prasado Rao. So quite a song.
Yeah, really. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I think there's like over 100 cover versions on
Oh, that's
YouTube
so
right now.
neat.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, I that when I did something with David Lamont the other day. That was the Rorschach Minecraft thing I was telling you about, John.
Yeah, yeah.
And he played it that day.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, Heather played it last week when we were
Oh, how
when we
cool.
were on together. So
Yours was the first one that I slowed down to watch. I'd seen it passed around, but I hadn't listened to it yet. And so
Okay.
when I saw you post it, I was like, man, that was so cool. So thank you for sharing it again.
yeah, thank you. Thanks for listening. And thanks, Tom, if you're out there.
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's very powerful. So this song that that Mary and I wrote, we had just played around with Clint Alphin, and Clint is from Dunn, North Carolina, and apparently Dunn had just won the dubious honor of being like one of the greatest places to be from but not live there, And,
Wow.
Like the best place to have left.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't remember exactly what that was, but Mary came up with the idea. It's just like let's write a song about trying to explain why you're still in a place like that.
Oh, I love it.
Awesome.
And then she came up with a lot of the beautiful melody in the verses, and then I went away, and she really let me have a free hand with the lyrics and help me get there. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play the song now.
Excellent.
Good. It goes like this. Another junkie on the corner makes it official now. It's getting kind of rough, but you'd be amazed what you can live with if you live with it often enough. Sit across my kitchen table, I feel it hanging in the air. You can't believe you even have to ask me why I hadn't moved anywhere but here. I run some fingers through my hair, I look out the window at what ain't there, and I just love the cuckoo's calling. I never ask it why it does. Well, I'm living what I mean, but I don't have any words to sing. We've been over it for hours, and all I got so far is because my brother showed me how to play this lick. Been 15 years, still can't play it half as well. The next time I see him, I get him to show me one more time. But I kinda doubt he's got a guitar himself. But I don't mark it by the hour. I get my comfort when it comes, when all you want's a shower and you don't know when it's coming, when you finally make it underneath that water. It'll hit you like a drug. don't come right out and say I'm crazy, but I can hear it in your voice. It ain't got nothing to do with pride. I'm just taking up my side. You get to stick or walk away, but me, I have to love it here because
So good.
Awesome.
Yeah, Wes, I loved that. That was beautiful
oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Get writing with Mary more and more.
all the time.
I
That
have to get in line.
That line, be amazed what you can live with. You live with it
Enough.
often enough,
Or
or
no,
whatever,
yeah.
whatever that was.
Yeah.
That is,
That's it. Yeah.
that one just, that's a killer line. But,
Yeah, it's
so,
you live there, you know. You just get used to it.
yeah.
Wait, so
no.
Wes, that's not where you live right now, though.
It is not.
Okay.
It was. I mean, we were kind of thinking about, you know, like where Clint was from in Dunn, and we were at her house in Nashville, in East Nashville, like near like Gallatin Road and that area. And I used to live in Nashville, and when I lived in Nashville, I worked at a Cats Records right there off
Oh,
of
wow.
that area, and it was rough, buddy. I mean, like bodies in dumpsters,
Oh my goodness.
rough, you know. So it's like, yeah, but you just, you know, you go to work. You know?
It is what it
Live
is.
your life.
Yeah, yeah,
For sure.
Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, no, totally.
Cool.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. So,
All right.
Right,
Well,
you guys.
what do you got?
our next song, this song is called Tough Tame, and I'm pretty sure it's the first song that I wrote, and then I sent it to Lindy, and before we ever even started our Red Dirt Girls. And I feel like it's, when I sent it to her, we made something of it, and then we were like, I think we can
I think we're a band.
I think
now.
we're a band, yeah. So this song is about just letting go of the idea that you can change a person.
Didn't know his blood ran through your veins. tame.
Yeah.
Woo!
Wow. First thing, huh?
First one.
Wow.
That's quite a start.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you guys.
Auspicious.
Wow, you are making me feel so flattered right now.
Yeah, that's really, really super strong.
Thanks so much. Well, I mean, I learned from the best. I had years and years of studying under the great Lindy Butler.
The tutelage.
Now, how long have you all been singing together?
So our whole lives,
Your whole lives?
like at family reunions,
Yeah,
and, like
at church.
community
Yeah.
events.
Yeah.
And then so she wrote that song last summer, and a few more, and then we booked a gig last September that we were like, maybe we have some things to work out and create.
Yeah.
And so last September we played a show, and then decided to reach out to Mary to be like, hey, we have these songs, we'd love to do an album together, or actually just an EP, just a little
Yeah.
couple songs. And Mary's like, these are great, keep writing, let's do something. So then
So it turned into an
Yeah.
album.
so our first thing will be coming out in the next couple of weeks, but it's weird that it was only September.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah, when things
And
get
we
moving, they
got
move
so lucky
fast.
too that we were able to record it.
I know, because just a few
At
weeks
the right
later,
time, it was
everything
seriously-
was shutting down.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
beginning of February. We were out in Nashville. So, and it's so hard to know, like, releasing new music. Like, should we just keep going with our plans, or hold out? But we're just kind of
Going
moving forward. And
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
yeah,
You know, it's like you got to keep doing stuff.
yeah.
You know, it's like I feel like, you know, if you got new songs, play them for the people you can play them for, and
Yeah.
then write some more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
For sure. And yeah, and just who knows how long it's going to be before things are kind of normal again for doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Or,
True. Yeah.
or is there, what is
Is there
normal?
new? Yeah, it's a new world for sure.
So, yeah, that's amazing. So, now Red Dirt Girls is there's some Emmylou Harris inspiration for
Oh
the name?
yes,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
hear
we
it.
met
I
Emmy
don't hear
Lou
it.
2 summers ago.
Yeah.
I did a songwriter thing up in northern Utah, and she was the headliner, and we got to
Yeah. Lindy got to play. She got to open a song.
we got to open for Emmy
For
Lou and for
Emmy.
Rodney
Oh.
Crowell. It was
Yeah.
so neat.
It was. Yeah, and then we
That's not
landed our drummer on
Oh
the
yeah, and
album.
then Brian Owings, who's the Red Dirt Boy, who's in her band,
Okay.
was our drummer out in
Wow.
Nashville. So that's been it was cool.
Yeah, it really all came full circle. It was
That's
super cool.
That's fabulous.
Yeah. Dream come true.
yes. So that you guys didn't call yourself Red Dirt Girls after that. That was
Nope.
that was serendipitous, right?
It was. It sure was.
It
Yep.
was
Mhm.
put it out there. The universe was
Yeah.
like, okay, we'll let you be Red Dirt Girls. It still kind of feels like, oh, that's
Like,
everyone's
yeah,
song. Are we allowed?
Maybe it was presumptuous, but it was.
I know.
It was value. I mean,
But
you delivered, right? You know.
I
it's
hope
like,
so. We'll see. Our songs aren't really out there yet, but,
Mm-hmm.
but we're dirty girls. We're this doesn't.
Yeah, it really it does resonate with us a lot. So
Yeah.
Red
Is there
clay.
red dirt where you are? In
Oh my
Utah?
gosh, it's
Yeah,
just
all
the
red,
desert.
right?
Yeah,
Have you guys
yeah.
been out here? Have you been out to?
A little bit, but
Where,
yeah,
where are
we're
you?
in the southern. So we're in St. George / Hurricane,
It's like
Utah, which is like the bottom southeast corner of the state.
okay.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like a 15-minute drive, and you're in Arizona.
Okay.
And so
Right.
and an hour and a half out of Vegas.
yeah, and if you're
Yeah.
familiar with Zion National Park, it's like you can see Zion from our town.
front
So
door.
Wow. And the
yeah.
arches, is that?
Yeah, Arches is Moab. That's on the southeast corner. We're
Okay. So that's
southwest.
way
oh,
further.
southwest.
Yeah.
I said
Okay.
southeast. We're southwest.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's a good time. So come on out, guys. We'll take you
Okay.
hiking.
Yeah.
It's a plan, for sure.
Yeah, I'm in.
I should play a song.
Yes, please.
So I was trying to decide between a older one and a new one. I'm gonna actually play a fairly brand new one, and inspired in part by a sign from the hometown I grew up in. That's just Independence City Limits is the sign for the little village there. And one day, just that sign just struck me for some reason and turned into a song. And then that D minor shape up the neck that you play, Wes. In,
I think of it as the Neil Young D minor.
Yeah. So actually, your song, like inspired part of this too, because I play that D minor in it because I was like, man, that's such a great D minor.
Headphones on, I'm
that
listening.
So, all right, this is called Independence City Limits. Independence City Limits, pass through for just a minute, long enough to see your place and remember why you're not in it. Drive too fast on the dirt roads, pay no mind to signs or potholes. Truck coming from the south, police report says it never even slowed. Never heard your dad laugh again. He stayed drunk almost to the end. The life he got, not the life that should have been. I see ghosts in your front yard. Your dad looks good, he didn't live so hard. Kids in a game of wiffle ball, me, you, your mom are playing cards. I heard she went around the bend. Your sisters were raised by her friends. The life they got, not the life that should have been. Remember, we'd meet at the river. Wonder why we never jumped in. Was it too wild, too deep, too dark? Did we know how to swim? Blacktop ends, turns to gravel, phone line strung with fishing tackle. Quiet now on the banks, good place to unravel. Wrote letters never sent, vowed to visit, never went. The life we got, not the life that should have been. Thank you.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Thanks. Still letting that one sink in a little bit, but yeah, it's just a
How new?
few weeks old.
Brand new.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
good.
So,
Wow.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like that it's unresolved.
Mhm.
You know, at the end,
Yeah.
it doesn't go. And so, you know,
And therefore, we've learned that
yes. What have we
life
learned,
is
kids?
fleeting.
So
But
sad.
make of it what you will.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I think the song that I'm going to do now is on this same capo fret.
Perfect.
way up here on number 6. This song is real new. I don't quite have a title for it yet. I was calling it "Look Out." So if you guys get ideas for a song title on this, I'm all ears.
Excellent.
And so here goes. Look out for the people who love you, 'cause I never knew love to be loud. I've been squinting at faces for 70 years, and I could never pick it out of a crowd. When your senses acclimate to the carnival noise, you can make out the pretty from the true. Then look out for the people who love you. They're looking for you too. And look out for the people who love you when they gesture for you to come through into a house where the floor might be a little bit sticky, but you still need to take off your shoes. Might be a diary left open to a sensitive page you can read but don't ever let on. You look out for the people who love you, and they'll never be gone. And they give it up for nothing, and then you get to earn it. You use their hearts like a muscle, and just watch how they turn on you. And then, brother, look out for the people who love you. Didn't you give them the keys to your life? If you got a scar on your spirit, somebody who loved you is probably holding the knife. It's right there in the name of the contract, engineered to be misunderstood. Yeah, look out for the people who love you. They can mess you up good. Yeah, look out for the people who love you, 'cause I never could.
Loud clap. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
That was awesome.
That is so good. And you guys, both of you are just such great writers. I'm inside your songs, and
Absolutely, yeah. I'm just taken into West. Dripping Springs last October was my first experience in like the songwriter circle world. I got to tag along with her, and Wes was there, and he performed. And just listening to you, it just took me right back to this exactly what I want. Just a dark, divey bar, and just feeling it. Oh man! And
Everybody just pouring it out, right?
Yes, yeah. Just the lighters in the air.
Yeah.
Sweet.
There's
And
nothing like that, you know.
Yeah, I say look out. I think look out.
Look
is
Out
is
is the title.
yeah.
I like it. I just gotta make sure I don't go look out, you know.
Look out.
Yeah, that's right. Look out, baby.
I had an equipment failure in the middle of that, so I got a little distracted. I'm using like a input, like a, whatever, one of those Focusrite boxes to.
Like a iRig kind of a thing.
Yeah, yeah, and it like all stopped, and so now I'm just on my MacBook mic and speaker here. Hopefully, it's not going to
It's
sound.
actually it's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds good still.
All right.
Yeah.
I won't bother with trying to get this going again then. But
Oh, it's so,
So-
gear is so
Yeah.
finicky.
it was a little scary
Yeah.
because it kind of froze things up then too. And I was thinking I'm not going to be able to continue moderating this thing. But
Oh wow.
anyway,
I'm glad
here
you're
we
still
are.
here.
Yeah,
Yay!
we go till 11.
Yeah. So if I suddenly disappear, you guys carry on without me.
Oh, okay, hopefully.
Knock on wood.
You're
We
with us,
hope
you're with
not.
us,
We hope
John.
not.
Until you come back.
So Wes, when is that one like brand new or like months
it's,
or?
it's about a month old.
Okay.
But I've been working on it for a long time.
Yeah, it's really lovely. Really
Thank you.
lovely.
I
So,
appreciate it.
do you have another album in the works? that
I
you're gonna
think I've
be-
got it about half written.
Okay.
Oh, wow, great.
Yeah.
And do you work? I know you've worked with the same producer for a few of your albums. Are you?
Yeah, I've got
that-
two, and I've
Okay.
worked with Chris Rosser for both of them.
Okay.
Out of Asheville.
Okay.
And I mean, man, he's just so easy to work with. He knows exactly what I mean.
Yeah. That's
If
awesome.
I say, I want this to sound like Jonathan Brooke playing a Crowded House song, and he'll be like, got it.
Got it.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
How did you get hooked up with him?
I got hooked up with him through a guy in Chapel Hill who David Lamont knew him. I think David Lamont has made several of his records with him,
Okay.
and there was a guy that lived here at the time named Jamie Purnell, who lives out in San Francisco now, or somewhere on the West Coast, and he like got frustrated with a situation when he was trying to do a record. He was like, he just took it. I'm getting an echo. I'm going to take my headphones off. So he took this record to Chris and decided to, and he brought me in for one session to play and sing on one song for his record, and
Okay.
the vibe in the room was so great. It just like there was never any like, oh yikes, there was never any red light fever, and I was just like, when like a year later a situation presented itself that like, man, I might actually be able to make a record. That was the call that I made.
Cool.
And like just talking to him on the phone, I could tell,
That's right.
this is at least going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. That's
And-
awesome.
Yeah, and then it ended up being, I'm super happy with both of those records.
So does he have his own studio there too, or does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got it.
So-
It's in the back of his house,
Yeah.
and it's he's got like a crew. He's got a drummer that he likes to use,
Okay.
and a really organic method for building tracks up.
Okay.
I mean, I know he could probably record a band live, but
Yeah.
for me, he records. I do click tracks, and then he brings the drummer in, and then I play to the drummer, and everything gets built up from the
Nice.
bottom.
That's awesome. And Asheville's a great city to spend some time in. So.
Yeah, it's definitely feeds your soul to hang around Asheville.
Yeah. That's
Guys,
awesome.
where is Asheville? How far out of Chapel Hill is it?
It's about 50 miles from the Tennessee border,
Oh, wow. Okay.
right? So it's like, yeah, it's firmly in the Appalachian Mountains,
Oh, wow.
or
great.
Appalachian Mountains if you're
Appalachian.
not from North Carolina.
Yeah, that's how we use it.
Appalachian,
Appalachian.
Sweet.
But yeah, it's a really super arty town.
Yeah.
you know.
That's where Swannanoa is every year.
It's close to that, yeah.
Yeah,
And
or-
Montreat is close to Asheville. That's where Surfa
Oh,
Oh, right.
is
okay.
held, or
right.
was. Now it's at Now it's in Chattanooga. Of course, this year it's nowhere. But
Yeah.
It's in the cloud.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's here. We're doing it. Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, we went out to Merlefest last spring, and we're in
Yeah.
Chapel Hill, and is it in Wilkesboro?
Wilkesboro.
Yeah.
That's real near where I grew up in Lenore, which is like a softball throw from Wilkesboro.
Oh, how great!
Awesome.
Yeah, we love it out
It
there.
was awesome, yeah.
And
Yeah.
we wanted to go back this summer, but hopefully next
Next year,
summer.
it's happening. We're
Maybe
coming to
we'll
North
see you
Carolina
there,
for sure.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Play a song!
Okay, we're gonna play another one.
This is our
D minor
D
song.
minor song.
All right.
Okay, so what is it about? Okay, so we grew up super religious, Mormon folk out here. There was an old saying when we were kids. I don't know if you ever heard this, but in my little growing up, there was like a weird lesson for seminary about making brownies. Like you wouldn't eat the brownie batter that had poop in it. It was like to help kids not watch rated R movies. Does that make sense? Like they would say you can't watch those because it has bad stuff in it, and you wouldn't eat the brownies if it had poop in it. I don't know why I'm not telling you this story. We've never told her this before. Anyway, this is called The Good Pieces, and it's about picking out the good things. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Papa's on the front steps, living with his regrets. Mama loves the man next door. Sister's got big dreams, packing up her blue jeans. Brother threw the Christus on the floor. It was high on the mantle, lit like a candle. He could have just put it in the drawer, but he didn't want to see it, couldn't believe it. So he threw the Christus on the floor. Pick up the good pieces, pick up the good pieces, pick up the good pieces, pieces from the way back when. Pick up the good pieces, pick up the good pieces, pick up the good pieces, put it back together again. Bibles and divorces, not gonna sell the horses, don't need a man to be strong. Alpha and Omega's the only thing to save you, so brother, you got it wrong. The words are strict and they may contradict, make you feel like you don't belong. In the house of the Lord, take a minor chord and sing your sad song, or pick out the good pieces, pick out the good pieces, pick out the good pieces, pieces from the way back when. Pick out the good pieces, pick out the good pieces, pick out the good pieces, put it back together again. When my days are done, into thy kingdom come. When you look back on my life, forgive the darkness and see the light. I look for the good pieces, good pieces, look for the good pieces, pieces from the way back when. Look for the good pieces, good pieces, look for the good pieces, put me back together again. Papa's on the front steps, living with his regrets. Mama loves the man next door. Sister's got big dreams, packing up her blue jeans. Brother threw the Christus on the floor.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
That's great.
Thank
you.
you. Thanks.
We're excited to get those songs out. They have full band. It's really cool.
Yeah,
Got a lot of
yeah, the
pedal
recorded versions are
steel and
super fun.
fiddle. It's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
but you guys got Pocket right there. You know?
You think so?
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
Oh, awesome.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
That means
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
How do you work out your harmonies real intentionally, or is it pretty natural what you all do?
It's more, I feel like we sing it over and over until
like,
something organic
Got it.
comes
Yeah.
from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You grow it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homegrown harmonies.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds so good. So
Thank you. It's been
Yeah.
fun.
cool. And so coming out this Friday is the whole.
Is our single
Just our
Reverie
first, our first single. The whole album is released in August.
August. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to do some like music videos to go along with some tunes, and so
Nice.
we'll have a few more weeks to get it put out there.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Where can one get this record?
Red Dirt Girls
Uh-huh.
music.com is our
Okay.
website. We're on the Facebooks and the
And Bandcamps.
Bandcamp is probably
It'll
going to be
be-
our main. I don't know. It's an easy platform that I kind of know. On the 19th, actually on Friday when we release Rivalry, Bandcamp's doing a thing for the NAACP. All of the
Proceeds.
yeah,
All
everything
their
that's,
fees.
that
Yeah.
they make will go straight to the NAACP. So we're excited to promote that
Yeah.
and give it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's a good
Gives you
thing.
excuse to yell even a little bit louder about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
'cause-
Yeah.
'Cause that
So do y'all have other shows coming up, Wes and Lindy and Lacey? Do you guys what's next on your tour schedule
My
online?
next
or-
thing is that my band we're gonna try and get together in a safe way and film a show.
Oh, great.
You know, I don't know
Nice.
how long it'll be, how many songs it'll be, and just like try and get it with, 3 to 5 cameras and record it well, and then, stitch it together and then have a watch party rather than a streaming situation.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
That's great.
we're hoping, we're figuring out how we can rehearse and how we can get together, and I want to get some of these new songs out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So that's the next and I think the next like online thing that I have on deck is Natalie
Natalie Price.
Natalie
Yeah.
Price is I'm going to be on her show on July 28th, and so
Oh,
that's
cool.
this. It's going to be. I guess I'm going to go dark for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a break.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's a fun show she's putting
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, I haven't caught
Yeah.
that yet. Is that a
It's
weekly
on her
show?
Instagram.
It's on
Okay.
Instagram.
Uh-huh.
She interviews amazing songwriters and performers, and
Awesome.
yeah.
That's goody.
Yeah.
What about you, John? What do you have coming up?
Actually, this Friday I'm doing the Black Oak Artists weekend event. They've done. I think this is their third Coronathon. I think they call them,
Mhm.
and they do like
Mhm.
a bunch of different artists that are either like part of their management group or just friends of. I'm a friend of. So, but yeah. So that's I think Friday at like 5:30 Central Time. Just gonna do a half hour set. So,
Awesome.
Nice.
And beyond that, I don't think I have anything else. I'm gonna keep doing these Monday things as
Good.
kind of
Yeah.
a host and get some other folks. I actually need to get my booking emails out to find more people to do it. But it's so hard. I mean, it's like some days I can get a lot done, and some days in this new
Yeah.
world, it's like I just can't.
Yeah.
It's like
And you can't say why.
yeah.
I know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Why is everything harder right now? I don't get it.
It is so hard though.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Come
yeah.
yell at
weird.
me.
Yeah, make me do things.
I know. that reminds me, Heather Steica. Like I've mentioned it like 4 times now, I guess.
I know Heather's the best.
Yeah.
She is great.
Pumpkin.
She last week she played her song that basically is like a list of little things to do those days where you just can't do anything, and it's like wash your face,
Yeah.
make your bed, and like there's like
Yeah.
a list of
Yeah.
like just do these things, and
Yeah,
then
take a
and then
deep
you can be
breath.
done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I need
One
that. I
thing on
need that
the
list.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the feeling. I'm tired, but I'm not done.
Right.
You know?
So anyway, well, I should play one more song, I guess.
Yes,
and
you should.
Yes, you should.
thank you all so
Thank you.
much
Thank
for
you,
doing
John.
this.
Thank you
Absolutely.
so
Thanks.
much.
It's a blast.
It's
so
been
great
fun.
to listen to you.
Fun hanging out, and yeah, and just gives me all kinds of ideas. I mean, this format works pretty well, and it'd be fun to try it with even more people and do like a longer, a couple-hour show or something with 8 different people on stage
Yeah.
or something. Just
Do it.
Sweet.
That'd be fun. That would be
Absolutely.
a blast.
But
Yeah. I'm
anyway,
in.
cool. Well, I'm gonna do. So this is a song that I did. It was one of my 2 Kerrville songs last year.
Oh,
So
great.
maybe you'll remember, maybe you won't. But it's actually still never been recorded in a studio version. I have it recorded on a live CD that I did. But I really got to get into the studio and record some songs one of these days. And this one is kind of a fitting end of the show song. It's called "Shutdown," and it's I don't know. It is what it is. It's kind of a dark one, but that's okay. That's what we do, right? So, all right. Hopefully it sounds all right. Again, I'm just now in the MacBook mic. Is it sound much different?
Yeah. Sounds
no,
good
it
to me.
sounds great.
Sounds all right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's,
Okay.
yeah,
Your
sounds
vocals
good.
are
All right.
nice and warm.
Well, here I go. Woke semi-sober at 4 a.m. Went to the garage to check for dents on my car, but it wasn't there. Hope I had the sense to leave it somewhere. And it's not in a ditch or impound lot, being inspected by a gung-ho cop, finding blood and hair on the grill from someone or something I wounded or killed. I shut down the saloon, shut down the thoughts of you, shut down the years of abuse, shut down the shame and confusion, shut down the hard truths. And never let me lose. Someday I might be a better man. He'll take the pain better than I can now. We're moving forward into the storms, fewer retreats to the familiar and warm. But today I need to shut it all down, so I'll drink enough to drown. Still I don't wanna wreck your day. If you see me, you should go the other way. I shut down the saloon, shut down the thoughts thoughts of you. Shut down the years of abuse. Shut down the shame and confusion. Shut down the hard truths. You'll never let me lose.
Woo! You weren't kidding, man.
Yeah.
That is that is dark.
Yeah.
Gets a little dark.
Stays a little dark.
Stays dark too, yeah.
Low. Feeling
Yeah.
so low. Love it.
So, good note to leave all of us to
Yes.
go
Now
about the
that
rest
we're
of
all
our evening.
feeling collectively
Hank.
sad.
Go crack a beer.
Yeah. No, that was great. That was so good.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, that's well, again, this was just a lot of fun to hang out with you all, and be sure to folks who watched. Hey, thanks everyone. I did see a number of comments and people that were here, so really glad to have you with us, and share this with your friends out there in virtual land, and they can hopefully enjoy it another time. So, but
Yeah, y'all, this
and-
was a great hang. I
This
really
was so much
appreciate
Yeah,
fun.
so
I
fun.
just
it. Yeah.
been looking at all the past Kerrville posts that was it this weekend or 2 weeks ago?
last weekend, I think,
Last
like
weekend, yeah.
a year ago.
And it's
yeah.
like it's hard. It's hard that kind of is what gets me through some of my phase of life right now, raising my babies, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I really miss a good up all nighter in a hotel or a song
Yeah.
circle to just kind of feel connected and feel like we have, I don't know, just missing you all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just such an amazing way to hear a song.
Mm-hmm.
Is to be at Kerrville at like 3:15 a.m. and
Yeah.
you're just something gets cracked open and songs can really get inside you.
Yeah.
In a way that it's
That's
just
really
you don't
special.
hear them in your car that way.
Yeah.
Right. For sure.
And they like find you. You end up in a song circle that you're just like random.
Yeah.
How did I even get here? Wandering through the, and then
Exactly.
you're just like, oh my gosh, I needed that song so badly. It's medicine, and yeah.
Yep.
So thank you for sharing your.
Yeah, that's how I feel about tonight, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a really, really great circle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, and this is what we're hoping to do, and so more to come on this, and definitely would love to have you all back again, and maybe we really should do like a bigger one, like a 2 a.m.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
Problem with the different time zones, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's more of an advantage for us. Yeah.
I'll
It's
be right in
earlier
the
over
zone,
here.
y'all.
So great.
But yeah, I know. I wonder how, because so many of us, it's like that, that May in Kerrville, or that October at, one of the Folk Alliance regionals, or or February at the big Folk Alliance, and like all those things went away, and
Yeah,
I think it could be
definitely
tough
a hole.
on some of our mental
Mental
health.
health for sure.
Yeah.
So, but
But thank you
anyway.
for putting this together.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll keep tuning in to all you guys are doing.
Yeah, you too, and good luck with the release. And
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
be looking for it.
Thank you
So-
so much.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hope to see y'all again soon.
Yes,
Good night.
Stay safe.